Top 10 Best Premier League Players of All Time. Cristiano Ronaldo, Frank Lampard and Thierry Henry are among the best players to have graced the Premier League, with Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal legends dominating the list. The top 10 best EPL players of all time include footballers with the highest number of goals, individual trophies, and those who have made a significant impact in the English Premier League. Have you subscribed to this channel? Please subscribe and, if you haven't already, click the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video. Number 10. John Terry. Arguably the best central defender ever to play in the Premier League, he was a rare breed in that he was comfortable with either right or left foot. But he could also read the game, and was aggressive in the tackle and dominant in the air. Terry is Chelsea's most successful captain, having led them to 5 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, 1 UEFA Europa League and 1 UEFA Champions League title. He is one of 5 players to have made over 500 appearances for Chelsea and is also the club's all-time highest scoring defender. Number 9. Sergio Aguero. More Premier League goals than Thierry Henry. More hat-tricks than Alan Shearer. Some call Sergio Aguero the best foreign player the league has ever seen. No other import has ever scored so many goals. Aguero became Manchester City's all-time highest goal scorer, scoring his 178th City goal against Napoli. He was named to the PFA Team of the Year in 2017-18 and 2018-19. He is currently the 4th highest goal scorer in Premier League history, and the highest non-English scorer in the history of the competition, with 180 goals in the division. He also holds the record for most hat-tricks in the Premier League, with 12. Sergio Aguero has achieved a lot in English football and is therefore among the best EPL players of all time. Number 8. Paul Scholes. Regarded as one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, over his career Scholes has received praise from other managers and players, including Xavi, who said in 2014 that Scholes was the best central midfielder he had seen in the previous 15 to 20 years, describing him as a spectacular player who has everything. He could also score spectacular goals, with his long-range volleys from corners becoming legendary. By the end of his career, he still hadn't learned how to tackle, but it didn't stop him from winning 11 Premier League titles. Number 7. Roy Keane. The fiercest competitor the Premier League has ever seen. A mean, snarling animal who dominated the middle of the pitch like no one else, Keane was a phenomenon. He is remembered as much for his crunching tackles, in-your-face anger and confrontational personality as much for his ability as a footballer. But he was a great footballer too. He is the joint most successful Irish footballer of all time, having won 19 major trophies, 17 of which came at Manchester United, in his club career. Number 6. Wayne Rooney. He made his debut for Everton at just 16 and soon hit the headlines when, in 2002, he ended Arsenal's 30-match unbeaten run with a spectacular goal to become the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. He has played much of his career as a forward, and he has also been used in various midfield roles. Widely considered to be one of the best players of his generation, Rooney is the record goal scorer for both the England national team and Manchester United. Number 5. Frank Lampard. No other midfielder in Europe could match his goal-scoring ability. He scored in double figures for 10 Premier League seasons in a row, winning 3 championships. When he finally left, only 3 players had scored more goals in Premier League history, a quite remarkable achievement. Lampard was a creative and technically gifted box-to-box midfielder who began his career in 1995 at West Ham United, the club where his father, Frank Lampard Sr., also played. He is widely considered to be one of Chelsea's greatest ever players, and one of the greatest midfielders of his generation. He has the record for the most goals by a midfielder in the Premier League and scores the highest number of goals from outside the box, 41. In addition, he was statistically named the Premier League Player of the Decade from 2000 to 2010. Lampard is one of 9 players, and the only midfielder, to have scored 150 or more goals in the Premier League. He is 4th in the Premier League's all-time assists ranking, with 102 assists. Number 4. Ryan Giggs. He played his entire professional career for Manchester United and briefly served as the club's interim manager. Giggs is one of the most decorated footballers of all time. During his time at United, he won 13 Premier League winners' medals, 4 FA Cup winners' medals, 3 League Cup winners' medals, 2 UEFA Champions League winners' medals, a FIFA Club World Cup winners' medal, an Intercontinental Cup Winners' Medal, a UEFA Super Cup Winners' Medal and 9 FA Community Shield Winners' Medals. Manchester United and Liverpool are the only clubs in English football history to have won more league championships than Giggs. Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. Signed by Manchester United as a boy, he left the Premier League not just as a man but as one of the best players in the world. He was named the world's best player in 2008 after helping United to win the Champions League, and it took a world record transfer fee for Real Madrid to prize him away from Old Trafford the following year. He was worth the money and has since gone on to become one of the greatest players of all time, battling personal rival Lionel Messi for Ballon d'Ors on an annual basis. Often considered the best player in the world and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Ronaldo has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards and 4 European Golden Shoes, the most by a European player. He has won 32 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, 1 UEFA European Championship and 1 UEFA Nations League. Ronaldo holds the records for most appearances, 180, most goals, 139, and assists, 42, in the Champions League, most goals in the European Championship, 14, most international goals by a male player, 115, and most international appearances by a European male, 184. He is one of the few players to have made over 1,100 professional career appearances and has scored over 790 official senior career goals for club and country. Number 2. Alan Shearer. With a record of 260 Premier League goals, no one has come close to it before or since, and it's a record that looks set to stand for some time. It cost Blackburn Rovers a British record transfer fee to bring Shearer to Wood Park in 1992, but never has money been better spent. The complete striker, Shearer scored 30 league goals for 3 seasons running between 1993 and 1996, helping Blackburn to the Premier League title in 1994-95. Blackburn. Not mighty Manchester United or Liverpool. Blackburn. A town of fewer than 200,000 inhabitants. They couldn't have done it without Shearer. Number 1. Thierry Henry. He is considered one of the greatest strikers of all time. He is also dubbed as the greatest player in the history of the Premier League. In 2003 and 2004, Henry was the runner-up for the FIFA World Player of the Year and was runner-up for the Ballon d'Or in the former year. He was named the PFA Players Player of the Year twice, the FWA Footballer of the Year 3 times, and was named in the PFA Team of the Year 6 times in a row. He was also included in the FIFA FIF Pro World 11 once and the UEFA Team of the Year 5 times. Formerly a figurehead for Nike, he was one of the most commercially marketed footballers during the 2000s. So there you have it. We hope you enjoyed our list of the top 10 best EPL players of all time. Please like, share, subscribe and click the bell button to be the first to get our latest content. Don't forget to